YouTube, what's happening is Thursday, October 24th, and we need to jump into week 8 of the NFL. We have one game on Thursday, a bunch on Sunday, and one on Monday. For this one, we're going to cover just today. We're going to focus on the betting. We're going to focus on the numbers, the props, and everything. And I can tell you, last week was great. Defensive props absolutely printed last week. We're going to see if we can find some more of those again this week because they get overlooked. Everybody focuses on the touchdowns and the other ones. Defensive props. I think only one of them missed out of like 10. It was amazing. So people were commenting, oh, I almost hit this. I hit this and this. It was great to see. I love to see that. So we're going to focus on this. Drop a like, subscribe. Let's jump to that first game right now. All right, so let's go and start with the odds. It's Minnesota versus the Rams. We see this. We can see it's Minnesota by 3 on the road with a total of 48.5. So let's pop over to the actual schedule because we want to see who these teams have played. We want to see Minnesota first. There's their whole schedule. They started out 5-0. They took a bye week. Then they lost to Detroit 31-29. It was an amazing game to watch. Great game. So now they're at the Rams. We want to see how they bounce back after their first loss of the season. And then the Rams beat the Raiders by 5 last time out after their bye. They are 2-4. So we have 5-1. Could easily be 6-0 versus 2-4. Yet the 5-1's only a 3-point favorite. Makes you say, off the bat. And now it is prime time. It is Thursday. Weird things tend to happen during the week. Just look at college. Look what happened this week. It's been madness. So let's look back over at the numbers, see what we got. There's the numbers, there's the odds. Here we go. So the first thing I see is they can throw the ball. They cancel out. They are 15th. They are 30th. The Rams might be able to throw on Minnesota. That is something. They're 17th in running. They're 30th in rush defense. So it looks like Minnesota's going to have success on the ground. Rams should have success through the air. And it's about equal because they're both 30th in their category of 32 teams. They're 15th and 14th, 15th and 17th, I mean. They can't run that well. That's good because Minnesota will shut that shit down. They do not allow rushing yards. They are really good at it. Third down percentage is about the same. The records say this. A lot of people are going to be on Minnesota, but I get it. It makes sense now. So basically, when it comes to props, we're going to look at Minnesota running backs. We're going to look at Rams QB/wide receiver combos. Defenses, maybe Minnesota defense, just because of the rush defense, because the Rams defense isn't exactly anything to write home about. So we can see the numbers. Third down defense is pretty good for Minnesota too. Rams, not so much. So let's go ahead and pop over to the props because so far, I don't know what I like on the side. I need to look at some props to see what we got. So the way I do props, if you're new here, I go QB, then I go running backs, then I go wide receivers, then I go touchdowns for everybody, and then we do defense. And defense paid so well last week. I hope it does it again. So we start here. We got Stafford, we got Darnold. Let's look at these two guys, see what their numbers are. So the main thing is Stafford has the 30th ranked defense he gets to go up against. Now, he only threw for 154 last time out, which his number's 238. The odds makers know Minnesota's pass defense isn't good, but 238 still seems pretty damn low, doesn't it? This feels, I can see why this game's 3 points now. It makes sense because I can feel LA doing things. They have the home field. It's Thursday. Weird shit happens. I kind of like this, and he had a really bad game against Vegas, so I can see him. Yeah, I can see him going over this. Let's see about the other side. Darnold, I wouldn't touch because the Rams is 18th. They're 14th. I mean, he might, but look at that. He's pretty up and down. Nothing really stands out for him. I'm not feeling this one. So we'll pass on Darnold. We'll keep Stafford around. Let's go to running backs. Running back, all I care about is Minnesota. Now, Kyron Williams, obviously, is a beast. We know that. But he's going up against Minnesota's second-ranked rush defense. I don't know if I like that, to be honest. I don't know if I like it at all. So let's look. And we got Aaron Jones. And I don't care about the rest. I'm not looking up Ty Chandler or Sam Darnold. Please, no. So, okay. Kyron. Now, Kyron's been a beast, but he's going up against Minnesota. So, if anything, we could play the under on him because his number's 74.5. If this turns out to be a Stafford throwing game, Kyron's not going to get the rushing yards, especially if they're down to Minnesota. Game script is going to write you out, most likely, I would assume. He only has 76 last week. There was a couple games where he just wasn't there. So Kyron under could be in play. Just saying, it could be. Now, we'll leave that up there. Aaron Jones, Aaron, has the 30th best rush offense, the rush defense to go against. He has an amazing matchup. When he has great matchups, he tends to do well, except for sometimes it's just weird. But most of the time he's going to get 93 or 94 yards, 3 out of most likely. So it's 71.5, the 30th best matchup. If Minnesota's in the lead, game script is in your favor as well. There's tons of options here. Let's go to the receivers. So we have Kyren under, Aaron Jones over, Stafford over. There's 3 so far. Let's see if we can find anything else. Let's go to receivers. Let's go sort the line out. We got JJ. Oh, nope. Don't you go back. Now I gotta reset it. Man, pause. All right, we're back. I hit the wrong button last time, so let's try not to do that again. So, all right, so we got JJ, open new tab. There we go, got it. We got Cooper Kupp, which there's all these rumors his ass might get traded, so we don't know what's going on, and we know he's not 100% healthy. We know this. We got Jordan Addison we can look at. We got Parkinson. I mean, I'm not going any. I don't even want to do Parkinson, let's be honest. Let's just take Parkinson back off. If you're in the 30s, I don't care. No, sorry. You can look at this if you want to. I'm not digging deep in like that. So you can get Outlier. There's a link in the description. A week for free. You can dig for all the leagues that you want to. I can't do it. Not me. Not me. All right, JJ. You can see what he has done. He's been very consistent around that 85 mark. You see where he's at. 18th best pass defense going up against. So Darnold's going to be throwing to him. So that's average. That's average. It's not bad. It's not a bad one. I just feel we have better matchups. Like, I feel Cooper Kupp has a better matchup. So he's only played 2 games. So if his number is 69.5, if Minnesota's offense is 30th, if he's actually going to play, if he actually is healthy, I can see Stafford. I can see this dude have 100+ yards. Easy. So I like this play. I like this more than JJ. JJ is going to go away. JJ is an average play for me. It could go either way. He might hit it. He might not. I don't know. But I like Cooper Kupp. If everything was, so we assume he's healthy enough. We assume he's going to play normal amounts. You know, all the pain stuff. So, and then also Jordan Addison, same situation. He's been pretty good, but again, there's better matchups out there, I feel. So we already got these. Now let's go up over to the touchdowns. Now touchdowns is fun because I don't have to sort by line. I sort by last 5, maybe last 10. Let's do last 10. We can see Kyren's had a touchdown in 5 out of 5 games, and also 9 out of the last 10 games. Justin Jefferson's had a touchdown in 4 or 5 games, 7 out of 10. And you see the opponent range doesn't. I mean, that's for touchdowns, and I don't really care about that. So, and before that, you got Puka, which what's Puka on here? Okay, Cooper Kupp. Okay, Jones. And then you have to, then it gets just terrible. So if you want to do a touchdown prop, there you go. There's a couple you might want to go for, Kyren and JJ. Maybe Kupp as well if you really feel froggy. So that's a little parlay you could do. Now let's go to defense. The defense. Oh, I thought it'd be better than this. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was expecting more. We'll get more in the Sunday video for sure, because usually, like, we'll have tackles last 10, 100%, because nobody thinks about tackles. Nobody thinks about defensive props. So all we have is Quentin Lake to get over 4.5 tackles. He's done it in 4 out of 5 games and 6 out of 10. That's not impressive. I don't like defense in this game. So if I don't like the defensive props, but I do think the Rams are going to throw the ball, but Minnesota's going to run the ball, I kind of like the over. I mean, this feels like it could be a classic shootout on a Thursday night, doesn't it? It feels that way. So I think that's what we're going to roll with. So I think we're going to take that over 48.5. And then let's go back to the props. What do we have? We got Stafford over passing. I'm going to give out a few. You can pick which one you want. I'm probably just going to parlay them together. Why not have a little ticket? Let's see, skip that. Might take Kyren under rushing yards. It sounds crazy, but I'm going to rock with it. Under rushing for Kyren, over rushing for Aaron. Cooper Kupp over, and that's it. And then maybe the touchdowns if you want to feel froggy. So we'll take all those, put them together. However you want to do it, it's your ticket, it's your money, do what you want. That's how I'm going to do my ticket. So have fun with that. It's only one game. So coming back to here, oops, wrong screen, this screen. We come back here, we see the schedule, and we have a bunch of games on Sunday. The video will come out Saturday. You'll see all the games. We'll break them down just like this. It'll be a long-ass video. We'll talk about it then. Appreciate you watching. Drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you Saturday to talk about the Sunday NFL games. Peace.